Okay. I mean, I don't have a seconds counter, so it should be the next 20, 15 seconds. I don't like that silence, you know, like I don't like it. Oh, there we go. Okay, there's actually mature games in here. So the day of time doesn't matter. Due to COVID, okay, that's still a thing, sadly. It's gonna be a Fire Emblem, like it's gonna be a Fire Emblem start, or maybe they're gonna open up with Zelda, but Zelda is more like end game. It's gonna be Fire Emblem. I called it.
We live on the continent of Elios.
Okay, I'm excited.
Realms surrounding a holy land at its center.
I mean, they always open with Fire Emblem if they have Fire Emblem,
A
kinda.
1,000 years ago, our lands
Ooh.
endured a vicious war
Oh,
with the fell
snaky.
dragon.
Oh, it's a dragon.
We
It's a
called
dragon.
upon heroes from other worlds to aid us. Heroes known as
Is that
emblems.
Roy? Oh, it's
With
Lyn.
them, the warriors of
And
our
Tiki.
nations fought
And
as
Mav.
one.
And Ike. And
In
the one from the
end,
Wii game.
we were
I forgot her
victorious
name.
in defeating and imprisoning
I mean,
the
that was
fell
also
dragon.
leaked, that you can summon like all the older ones, like the
In
main
the years
characters.
since, our world has been safe. But now,
I mean, it kind of looks
I
like
sense a
in an
resurrection.
Egyptian
the
art style,
binding
kinda.
weakens.
Who is this guy? He's kind of ugly. Nice ears though. Oh, that's the toothpaste main character. Oh, no, it's the male one. Where's the female one? I don't want to see the male one. Like, give us toothpaste Chan. Oh, who is this? Are we gonna have a little lolly inside of our head again? Why don't we have a mature Milfy Dilfy in our head? Or a dancer? You kinda... Oh, hello there. Like, this is what Fire Emblem should look for me. This is... It's hitting me. This is already better than Three Houses for me already. Like, the character designs. This is more what I want. I want anime as fuck over-designed chitters instead of, like, under the... That is a bad name.
You're awake! You're really awake, yeah?
Yeah.
1,000 years? That's how long I've been asleep.
Fire Emblem Engage?
What are those horrible things?
Oh, it looks so much better than Three Houses. Like, the art style looks so much better. Like, it's not ugly anymore.
The war.
Like, Three Houses was so ugly on the overworld. This is way more colorful. I mean, it's still not a pretty game to look at, really, I would assume, but...
I've had my eye on you.
The ring. Marth, right.
Oh, we can marry Marth. Oh, it's a ghost, so we can summon, like, all the older... I mean, obviously not just main characters, but... We can summon, like...
rather quiet.
Why is just Marth standing around there? Oh, goats! We have goats! Oh, different outfits!
The time has come. Now, as one.
I would buy the Bikini DLC.
Engage!
Yeah, we are shooting Engage, and Jesus, that is certainly a design.
One strike will decide it all.
Alfred and Sigurd.
Please grant me your strength.
Yeah, I would give you my strength, all the strength I had, my lady. Celine and Celica. I mean, that Celica is from the 3DS remake that I bought, and I was
He asked me to gather
kind
up the
of
winds and bring peace back to
disappointed from
Elios.
it. This is gonna be so much better than Three Houses. I can already tell. Yeah, here we go, Toothpaste Chan. And I love the character design of the game. Oh, it's January. Hello,
Hello,
Kazumi.
everyone.
I think that was his name,
I'm
right?
Yoshiaki Koizumi.
Oh, Koizumi.
And
I
I'll be your
keep
guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
saying the wrong name. Sorry, I apologize.
What you just saw was the latest installment of the Fire Emblem series.
I mean, Engage
Fire
feels...
Emblem Engage. In addition to the standard version, we'll also be releasing the Fire Emblem Engage.
You better buy this now, or else it will be like 200 bucks after one day. 300
Please look
bucks.
forward to more information about this game in the future.
I will, Mr. Koizumi.
Let's take a look at our first batch of headlines.
I mean, two things that kinda got leaked was like Fatal Frame again, and yeah, that
It
thing.
takes two to tango.
I mean, I never played it. I don't have friends, so I can't play it. And if I could play it, I would not play it on the Switch, probably, looking at this footage.
But it gets
I mean,
even
if you're used to
tougher
like Nintendo stuff,
when they're
it
turned
takes
into
Switch. Yeah, I
dolls.
mean, I've saw playthroughs of it, so it would already be kind of wasted to play it.
Challenges where working together is the only way forward.
I mean, you know,
Team up and cooperate with a friend in this critically acclaimed two-player
I
platform.
mean, I would have to get a
adventure.
wife that wants to
Even
divorce
the
so we can
bumpiest
play
road
Fooders
can
to
be
save
traveled with
over
someone by your side.
wound
Venture
marriage.
through fantastical
And maybe it would ruin our
worlds
marriage
filled with
even more,
challenging
actually.
Experiences around
So-
every corner. In addition to single system play, the game
It
can
was very
also be
wholesome.
played
Isn't there
on
like a
2
scene where they
systems via
basically
local wireless
torture
or online
a
with PAL
plushie?
via the free Friends
Like
Pass.
they rip out his ears like an elephant.
Cody and May
That doesn't sound very
return to normal.
wholesome. I saw that.
With a partner, of
I
course.
even saw people that were like, oh, I hate this game now because of it. Like they
It
quit at
Takes
that
Two
point.
launches on the Nintendo
It's
Switch
like, whoa,
system November 4th.
it's a plushie.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
I mean, it probably didn't deserve it, right? Poor plushie.
The forbidden story begins.
Oh, it's the Fatal Frame 1 Wii remake. I mean, I guess both leaked stuffs already got out of the way now.
After mysteriously vanishing as a child, Ruka Minazuki visits an
And she has a
abandoned
nice
hospital
dress.
in search of her lost memories.
I mean, I don't know if I would want to find my memories if I would have to go into an old haunted mansion for them.
Use the camera obscura to repel evil spirits. And
Like, I would rather-
uncover the memories that were
I would
sealed
rather
away.
just
A dark curse
forget
looms
about
near.
my hacking
What
memories.
ancient rituals will be revealed. Fatal Frame.
Early
Mask of the Lunar
2023.
Eclipse launches for the first time in the West on Nintendo Switch.
I mean, it
next
has a
year.
French translation.
There's a new
Ah,
hero
Xenoblade
who
3.
looks mechanical.
But she looks thin as heck.
Introducing Wave 2 of the Xenoblade Chronicles
She's kinda
3
cute,
expansion
though.
pass for the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game. This is Ino, a new hero. She appears to be, mechanical?
Why is she
Complete
drinking?
her quest to have her join your party.
I mean, it's not even that long. Her neck isn't that long.
Classes and battle strategies. Challenge battles will
Oh.
also be added.
Maybe they will show the bikinis
Test your
now.
mettle in consecutive battles against tough enemies.
Or some unlockable outfits.
Defeat all enemy waves to earn rewards. Challenge even stronger enemies.
Oh,
to
there we
earn
go,
valuable
swimsuits.
accessories
Are they not going to show them?
and
Oh, they are.
outfits.
Okay, Jesus. Uni actually gets a hacking
More
bikini.
hero and gameplay additions will arrive in Wave 3. Wave 2 of the Xenoblade
October, so
Chronicles 3
okay.
expansion
I
pack
kind of
launches
I
on
wanted
Nintendo
this to be
Switch
like,
October
or
13th.
dropping right after this direct. Sadly,
Get drawn into these Nintendo
sadly not.
Switch
Oh,
games.
the Nintendo Direct, it's for hacking
Nautical
Pogorinos. I agree.
nonsense begins
Oh, it's
when
SpongeBob!
and Patrick make a wish to
Schwammkopf.
find the very fabric of the universe. In this 3D platforming adventure,
Why is
you'll travel
Patrick
through
flying
portals
around
to
like that
7
behind him?
outlandish wish worlds, like prehistoric
You know, I will never
Californians
forgive
and
the
Wild
makers of
West
SpongeBob to
jellyfish
give the stupidest character the same name as I have. You can't imagine how my childhood had to suffer because of it. You know, you can't imagine how many SpongeBob Patrick references I had to endure. They should have called him John or Adam or Smith.
You're already
Wow,
fit?
Fist of the North
With
Star.
familiar characters from Fist of the North
Okay,
Star.
I did not
They'll be your
I thought it's gonna be like the
instructors
PlayStation
in
3 game, not a fucking
exercise
fitness
mode,
boxing
leading
game.
through various
That
boxing
is
drills.
actually kind of
Defeat
key,
as
no?
many enemies as you can with just your fists in battle mode, or take on
Well,
rivals in
that is,
boss battles.
certainly a
including
video game.
Jaggy. Fitness Boxing Fist of the North Star launches on Nintendo Switch March 2023. This ain't your
Best game
uncle's
so far.
dodgeball. Throw whatever you can at
Odd
opponents in
ballers.
this
I mean, I do
hilariously
love balls.
hard-hitting party game. Embrace the absurdity of frantic minigames. each
But
one
why do these
featuring
people look like
ridiculous
beans?
rules in
They remind-
back-half arenas.
Never mind, I don't know the name of
Customize your
those
character
things.
from head to toe with hundreds of
Like
accessories.
back in my childhood, there were like those things that were like beans, and they would like roll around on your fingers and stuff. I don't know the name of that, and for some reason everyone had some of those.
Launches on Nintendo Switch
And
early
that's kind of
next
what it
year.
reminded me of, and
A small
oh, it's
fox
Tunic.
washes ashore
I got
on
filtered by
Ruby
this game.
Island.
This game,
Brave
it
the
filtered
unknown
me.
in this
I had some that I fucking hated them. I hated them too, but I didn't even know why I had them. I never bought them, I just had them. It's like they magically appeared into everyone's room,
Dangerous traps
and you
and
just
even
ask
more
yourself, why do I
dangerous
have these?
monsters lurk around every corner.
This game, you know,
What
these
long-lost
puzzles,
secrets will the island
you have to be a
reveal?
genius.
Tunic launches on the Nintendo Switch system September 27th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. New intel has arrived for these Front Mission remakes.
Wowie.
Full remakes of 2 Front
Well,
Mission
I'm not
games are storming in.
too much into
In
it.
Front Mission 1 remake, you'll pilot giant machines called Bonzers in
Oh,
tactical.
did he just say
turn-based
my name?
combat.
Wow.
As you progress,
I don't want to be
obtain
piloted
skills that
though.
will help you gain the upper hand against opponents.
You know,
You can
please don't get
also
inside of
test your
me.
medal at the Coliseum. Continue the battle in the sequel, previously unreleased outside of Japan.
Like, I don't know, like, it
Take
doesn't really
advantage
make
of
me think
additional
this
features,
remake
like
looks
more
good. Like, I'm pretty sure, like,
weapon and armor
these games were like on the
attributes,
Super
and over
Nintendo.
80 new skills added from the
I
first
think
game.
I would rather play this on the Super
Front Mission
Nintendo
1
with
remake
these sprites and
launches on
everything.
Nintendo Switch this November. Front
Bandits
Mission
are
2
back.
remake will launch on
I was
Nintendo
never
Switch
gone.
next year. And
And
in the future,
does anyone
a
even
remake
use
of Front Mission 3 will also
these
launch on
hashtags?
Nintendo
I don't think
Switch.
anyone does that. Except maybe if it's like a big Nintendo game.
It's a wonderful life for a new generation.
Is it gonna be... Wait, A Wonderful Life Harvest Moon remake!
After nearly 20
No
years,
way.
a beloved farming experience is reborn.
The worst Harvest Moon it's haunting me.
Welcome back
It's fucking
to
haunting me.
Forgotten Valley.
Why this one?
Here,
Why couldn't they
you'll manage
remake
a
Back to
farm
Nature?
passed down to you by your father.
Why A Wonderful Life? It was the
Restore
first
and
Harvest
expand
Moon
your
game that
farm
made me
as you
think,
nurture
yeah, this
crops.
series is fucking dead.
Care for your friendly animals and help the land flourish.
Like, I don't know. It kind of misses... Like,
Befriend
A
the
Wonderful
townsfolk
Life feels
while
like
you're out and
so
about in the valley.
unhappy. This makes the game way too happy looking. Like, I
Ready
think
to meet
the
your future
remake...
partner and start a family.
It needs to be more melancholic.
In this installment, those around you will grow older as time goes on.
Like, this is too happy. This is not
Their
good.
appearances will change over the years.
I don't know why they're
Your child
remaking it
will
with such
also
a happy
choose their
look.
career based on how you raise them.
I hope you could kill your kids, though. Were you able to do it? Probably not, right?
An especially wonderful farm life in Forgotten Valley lies ahead.
I don't know about this. Like, Harvest Moon
Story of Seasons,
has been dead
A
for me
Wonderful
since
Life
this game.
launches on Nintendo Switch, summer 2023.
I don't know. I'm not happy. Why Splatoon? It already came out. Oh, it's gonna be like, oh, the Splatfest. It's gonna be, I don't know. Let's say it's gonna be
The first
Football
Christmas
versus American
Splatfest
football
for
versus rugby.
Splatoon 3 has been confirmed. Here's the theme. What would you
Gear,
bring
grub,
to a deserted island? Gear, grub, or fun?
that is like such a stupid question. I mean, I would bring fun. I would bring my Nintendo Switch so I could play Splatoon 3 on a deserted island, and then my batteries run out and I'm done for. The thing is, how do you bring fun
More free
to a
updates
deserted
planned for
island
Splatoon 3.
if you're alone? Like, that question has like
Be
too
on the
many...
lookout for more info in the future.
It's a stupid question that it's like too open-ended.
So,
But yeah, I
Squids,
didn't buy it anyways.
What did you think? What would you bring to a deserted island?
My girlfriend that I don't have.
As for me, I've already decided. I hope you'll all participate as well.
That's mean. We will never know what he will pick.
Next, please take a look at this.
We will never know. Why didn't he say us what he wants to pick? Square Enix presents 100-pound limestone cube. Oh, is this like... Oh, that's Cat Girl! I mean, this looks more like a Octopath Traveler 2. Oh, it is.
Introducing a brand new game in the Octopath Traveler.
I mean, I bought the first one and never beat it. It
8 new travelers embark on a journey
I don't know.
to the land of Celicia.
Maybe I should give it another
That
try.
we could
This one has a
realize
cat
world
girl,
without
so
conflict.
the warrior Hikari.
I'm going to be
Hikari means light in Japanese. If you didn't know. Why didn't they call it Octopath Traveler with a double L?
Devil called poverty.
Also, why does this guy look Italian?
Took everything from me, shall die by my hand.
Not again. Not this stench.
The thief,
Stench
12.
of blood.
She can steal my virginity, to be honest.
Leave the hunting to me. You'll have all the tasty meat you want.
I want to go hunting
I
with
need
her.
to rediscover who I am.
Explore a wide world set in a
I mean, it does look
bustling
good.
era. Each traveler's path
Like, I already see
differs
people who say
between
like, oh,
day
this
and
artist is
night.
already old because they like using it too much, but I don't think they're using it too much.
knows well the ways of the world.
What will happen?
Maybe I'm just not a
in
big enough
Tron?
hater.
It's a big world.
Maybe I need to hate more.
Terminus.
I can already feel that people who don't like
What
Nintendo
adventures
stuff,
await them
who isn't
in
Mario and
this
Zelda,
new world?
are already saying, oh, this is too much JRPG shit, get this away from me, I'm gonna get cancer.
Each have their own story to
I mean, I get why you wouldn't like the light of it.
Lead them.
I mean, it's the only thing that would also make me... I think there's also buttons you can actually turn it off with. I think the first Octopath Traveler had like
Traveler
turn off
2
blue
launches on Nintendo
lightning and
Switch,
stuff.
February 24th, 2023.
So I think it's
What you
possible to
just
turn it
saw
off a
was
little bit.
Octopath Traveler 2 from Square Enix.
I mean, if you don't like Bloom, then
Please
you're
look
gonna
forward to the
then you-
journeys of 8 new heroes.
then you're gonna be happy about Wind Waker HD now with more Bloom
Let's
than ever
see some
before.
More headlines.
Click.
A magical home is waiting for you.
Why is there so much farming game? I mean, maybe this isn't a farming game,
Welcome
but
to your new fairy tale life in Fae Farm. Cultivate
like
your
there's
friendships
Harvest Moon, there's Harvestella, there's this game now. Like
lasting friendships in this farm simulation RPG.
there's a lot of harvesting.
Discover magical spells to grow crops. Face off against mischievous foes.
Wow, statues. Who
and
bought all these
explore
fucking
the
farm games? I
enchanted
mean,
realms of Azoria.
more people than you think probably.
Along the way, you'll befriend a lively cast of characters who call this island their home.
But I would not
Tend
buy
and
this
grow
one.
fairy tale
The
farmstead
look of these
solo
characters
or
reminds me of like
together
My
with up to
Sims,
4
like the
players in
Wii
local
Sims
or
games.
online multiplayer. By gathering resources and
I would
crafting
jack off to a
items,
statue. I
you'll be
mean,
able
no,
to
please
customize
don't.
your home and enjoy this mesmerizing adventure even more.
Statues are not for
As the
coming to.
seasons change, new spellbinding surprises can be unlocked that'll help you restore Azoria to its natural splendor. Magic awaits in Fae Farm.
I don't think I
launching
will
exclusively
farm in
on
this game.
Nintendo Switch, spring 2023. It's a musical
Oh, it's
blast from the past.
Final Fantasy Theaterwism.
Celebrate
I own
the
this for
35th
3DS.
anniversary of the Final
I actually
Fantasy
enjoy this
series with
one.
the latest theater rhythm game.
Wait, it's a new one, not just a
Enjoy
remake.
Iconic songs like One Winged Angel.
Like these rhythm games are
Torn from
actually
the
fun.
Heavens, Suteki Dane, and more. There are
I can recommend this.
85 songs
What?
total.
That-
Songs are categorized by
That is a lot of
You can
songs.
play each stage while experiencing the series.
I'm
through
gonna
the
buy
music.
this. I like these 3DS
In
ones,
addition,
so
2 players locally can complete stages in
But on this
pair
3DS you
size,
play
while
like
up to
with
4
a
players
touchscreen.
can
I guess you
battle
can
to
also
the beat
play
in online multi-battle.
touchscreen
Theater Rhythm Final
if you
Bar
hold
Line
it in your
begins its
hands.
Symphony on the Nintendo Switch system, February 16th, 2023.
I mean, that's a sure
Pre-orders
cup for
begin
me.
Today on Nintendo eShop. After the game's launch, paid DLC songs from the Saga series. Nier series,
Don't make that DLC. Fuck. They should include Nier at least.
Octopath Traveler, Live Alive, and more will be released. That's 90 additional songs.
Heck.
Plus, editions containing a season pass and 27 extra songs, including Melodies of Life, will be available.
I'm not gonna buy freaking Premium Digital Deluxe Edition just for a little bit more songs. That's kind of mean.
A cosmic adventure
No,
is
don't
just
show this. Like,
around
they
the
didn't have this
corner.
out presentation. This is like time wasting.
Blast off on an adventure
Get away.
of galactic proportions with Mario and the Rabbids.
Also, I have something in my
Let's
throat.
dive into
It's not a cock.
exploration. Freely roam through all sorts of wondrous worlds, each one jam-packed with discoveries.
I have to say one thing. I would have sex. Actually, I should not continue the sentence, but I would fuck Rosalina
Help out
Rabbit.
the locals with their troubles.
I think the rabbits have very dick-sucking lips. Look at them.
At shops,
Oh,
you can
Cheep
get
Cheeps
items
also
that'll
have
come
them,
in handy
Jesus.
during battles. After each quest or battle, your team will earn rewards and
Like, you know, I can't wait for the Rayman DLC to come out, and then it gets confirmed that it's actually not the real Rayman, but it's just gonna be a rabbit dressed as Rayman.
They can help spark a decisive victory.
I'm pretty sure someone is gonna call the police when that happens.
Can Mario and the Rabbids
For
put an
reasons.
end to the darkness? Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope launches on Nintendo Switch October 20th.
I'm not gonna buy. I didn't even buy the
Pre-orders are available
original
now on
one.
Nintendo eShop. A
So it's not
gold
something-
edition can also be pre-ordered. containing the base game, weapon skins, and
Wow.
the season pass.
Weapon skins. Wow.
Restore peace between humans.
Why is
and
there so much
monsters.
farming? Rune Factory 5
Rune
DLC?
Factory 3 returns
Or
on
3?
Nintendo Switch.
Yeah,
Take a
that's
break from quests
it's the
to
farming
chat with the
direct today.
locals, cultivate crops and care for monsters, among other relaxing
I
activities.
mean, fishing is good. I mean,
You can also transform.
I played Rune Factory 2 the
into a
most though.
monster?
Jesus, what is
Your
this thing?
abilities in battle and conversations with the locals will vary depending on your
I could
form.
just eat you
Your
right up.
choices will also cause
Please
different
don't
events
eat
to
the-
occur.
the
Plus,
main character,
a brand
please.
new mode has been added to help you enjoy more quality
Like,
time with your
the only
in-game
thing that could
spouse.
make this even more
Rune
fun
Factory
is
3
a new
special
Harvest
launches on
Moon. You know,
Nintendo
that story of
Switch
seasons,
next
like, but the guys who now have the... Oh, it's Rune Factory 6.
Plus, a new Rune Factory series will launch
Oh,
in
a
the
spin-off.
future.
Okay, but, more farming?
More Nintendo 64
Oh,
games
what
are on
games
the
are
way.
still missing? It's gonna be
Pilot Wings
Pirate Wings.
64,
I kind of read that people were saying this game is not gonna get a
Mario
re-release
Party,
because of the Twin Towers.
Mario Party 2,
Wait, these gonna have online modes, right?
Mario Party 3,
Not like you cannot use just netplay.
Pokemon Stadium,
Pirate Wing is kind of bait. I saw a let's play to it.
Pokemon Stadium 2,
Oh, these mini... Nobody... Every time I visit a friend,
1080
we
Snowboard,
only played the mini games. We never played the original stadium game
Excite
stuff.
Bike 64.
It was always just mini games.
These games will gradually be added in the future. You can play a selection of Nintendo 64
I mean, the
games
thing is,
and
there's
enjoy
also
many
not
more
any
game
more
benefits
Nintendo
with an
64
active
games.
Nintendo Switch Online
Like,
Plus
they
expansion
basically
pass
have every
membership.
worldwide Nintendo 64
And
game.
there's one more
GameCube
game
games.
we should mention.
Oh, never mind. Golden Eye! Well, that's probably neat for people who love the game as a kid. I never played it. With online play! I can't wait for those very base online
Why
servers.
not mix things up with these Nintendo Switch games? Live your best life on the newly discovered continent of Antuisia in this immersive RPG.
Where is Daylight?
Perform over 100
How many hacking
types of
games is
daily
Square
tasks
Enix
to
making?
build characters
Like, every
and
second
deepen
game
your
is from Square
relationships
Enix.
with the locals. In doing so, you'll gain access to different job
I'm actually wearing
classes and
bunny
abilities.
ears. Not that I'm complaining,
A
but
grand adventure into the unknown awaits.
it looks a little bit low budget, but could be
Various
neat.
Daylight launches on Nintendo Switch
Oh.
later today. A malfunction causes you to crash land on a strange planet.
Oh, it's into...
Build a new rocket from scratch in this management sim game.
I mean, in a way, this could also be a Harvest
Scour
game,
the
right?
planet for materials.
I mean, I just read that
Then
this is a
build
game for,
machines
like,
to refine them into various
intelligent
resources.
people.
Eventually, you'll
And I'm not
construct
intelligent.
multiple production lines
Like, every time I
these.
see this video game, I just
The
think,
planet's creatures will attack.
yeah.
So keep them at bay.
this is not for me.
Factorio launches on Nintendo Switch October 28th. A young
IB!
girl named
Oh,
Eve visits
I
an
mean,
art
that's
museum with her parents
that's kinda
in this 2D
unexpected.
exploration adventure. She wanders through a busy gallery.
I
by the
played
Artist
this.
Square
I
Tower
even did a let's play to this in like
until
2010
one
or
particular
11.
piece draws her in.
You know, back in my old RPG Maker.
Will she be
Let's
able
Play
to safely
days.
return to her own world?
My uncle is a graduate
decision
engineer and shit, and he
affects her
loved the
fate.
game and did some
In
amazing
Id.
shit, and I could not do anything because I
Launching
was too
on Nintendo
stupid.
Switch
I would also be
spring
too stupid.
2023. Mario Strikers Battle League, where 8
Wow.
players locally on one system can get gritty. Is
Okay,
getting a
well, what
second
character
free
is gonna get
update.
added?
Joining the roster are Pauline, a physical powerhouse with fast
Disgusting.
movements and strong
I hate
tackles.
Pauline.
And Diddy Kong.
No!
a midfield speedster
Ah,
with
fuck Diddy
dazzling
Kong.
techniques
Even
and
worse.
fast
I thought it couldn't be
accuracy.
worse than Pauline, but no.
Plus, more gear
I will
and
not
other
come back to
stadium
this
are being
update.
added.
This update is not gonna make me come
Second
back.
free update launches this month.
I hate both of them. Pauline is like a 50-year-old cougar who smokes
The final
all,
summer begins.
all day,
とある予感がした
and she... I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything too bad about
想像しい
Pauline.
あの夏が始まる
Wow, Wiser 3. Like, they're overdoing the Wiser games. Like, isn't this like the third Wiser game in like 3
Strange
years?
islands suddenly appear,
Like-
Risa and friends set sail to investigate in order
Like,
to
I wouldn't get
protect
sick
their
of the
homeland from
wider
impending
fan art,
danger.
but
Sprawling landscapes set the stage for your adventure.
I mean, it's more like an alch.
Freely
I mean, it
explore
is
this
kind of like
vast
farming,
world
but
and forge your own path in this
also, why does it
charming
look like
RPG.
Genshin? Like, isn't this literally
11
just
heroes from all walks of
Genshin?
life will join your party. During battle, work with your allies to activate various skills, which can be swapped out when needed.
I mean, the thing is, you know, I can. The thing is, if I look up direct reactions, I'm gonna see so many mad people at the state of this direct because there's JRPG, JRPG. They're basically puking live on stream probably by getting destroyed. Genshin these nuts. But we still have 15 minutes for Mario, Zelda, Metroid.
Here's a sneak peek at 2 courses racing into Wave 3. Merry Mountain from
Are you calling Mario Kart a farm game? Did I miss anything good? You missed the no Fire Emblem. That game looked good again. After the horrible 3 houses, Fire Emblem will finally be good again.
Peach Gardens from Mario Kart DS.
So, and I guess we missed some RPGs. I mean, I don't know what kind of games you really like. So, I'm not quite sure if anything you missed would be something that you
Wave 3,
missed.
the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game.
I don't play Fire
launches
Emblem.
this holiday.
I like good games. Then why do you play
Disney
Final
Nintendo
Fantasy
Switch
14?
Online Plus expansion pack members can enjoy this
Final
DLC
Fantasy
at no additional
14
cost.
people out.
The DLC can also be purchased
Sorry,
on
that
its
was
own.
mean.
How was that?
Well, it was
Next,
okay.
We have some news to share about Nintendo Switch Sports.
Please be more than just golf. Please
In the next
don't just
free
add
update,
golf.
Golf will be added.
Something more, please. Not just golf. 21 holes. I mean, that's my kind of hole. From the Wii Sports, he was
Of course, you can
included.
play these locally.
So basically, they
Additionally,
don't
up
even
to
make
8
new
players
courses.
online can
They
play at
just
the
take
same
the old
time
ones to
on the
put it
same
into a new
course
one.
In survival golf. Those with the most strokes will be out.
It's Battle Royale Golf.
We previously announced that the update would release this fall. However, we'd like a bit more time for development, so the update
You're
is now
reusing
planned for
old
this
golf
holiday.
maps.
Please wait.
I
a
need more
little
time?
later. Next, we have a special guest,
It's
Mr.
Onuma.
Miyamoto.
No, it's a movie. No way.
Hello,
They're gonna
it's
show the
been a
fucking
while.
movie.
I'm Shigeru
It's gonna be
Miyamoto.
Mario movie.
I have a few things I'd like to share with you today, including some news.
No way.
First, as you may have heard,
You know the
Super Mario
Nintendo
Brothers animated movie we're developing with Chris Meledandri from Illumination will
from the
release next spring,
Nintendo games. I mean, I didn't know.
and Super Nintendo World, which is entering its second year.
I mean, this is not
of
video
Universal
games. I want
Studios
video
Japan,
games.
Will also open in Hollywood, California.
Or
in the
maybe
US.
they're not gonna show a trailer, but a new
Recently, we've been
2D
working
Mario
on the
game.
finishing touches for both. Today, I'd like to talk a little bit about Pikmin.
Pikmin. No, I hate Pikmin. I mean, I don't
It's been
hate
over
it.
20 years since the first game, and we're still working on the
Why not
series.
Mario? I'm gonna
This is
cry.
Pikmin Bloom. It's a smart device game we started with Niantic late
It-
last
it-
year.
it's
in which
finally
players
time
all
for the
over the
Pikmin
world
chats
are
to
handing
raise
out.
up and Pikmin
Here's
4
a
to be
quick
announced.
rundown of the game for those who have yet
It's
to
a
play.
mobile game. Like, don't waste time with this. Come on.
Pikmin Bloom is a smart device game that uses your location. By walking
Show
outside,
Pikmin
you
4
can
and
find
then
Pikmin, raise them,
you
and
can
plant
leave again.
flowers together. All you need to do
This was a
is take
flop
it with you
anyways.
on your daily walks or outings. You can look back at the end of the day and
Like,
see where
every
you
time
walked.
Miyamoto shows up nowadays,
Send out
it,
Pikmin and
it's
collect
just boring
items they
stuff.
found
I
that day.
have to be the one who says it. Miyamoto has lost his
Feed
touch.
them nectar
I,
to increase
I
their
have to drop that. But
So, how many steps did we take today? While you're out and about, you can also use the AR feature to take photos with Pikmin.
oh, I
Pikmin are all around you.
sure love
Let's take
Pikmins.
a quick look at my screen.
I would step on them. I would love to just put my foot up right now and just stomp on my phone to get all those Pikmins under my souls.
If you give Pikmin nectar like you see here, their flowers.
Like, that game flopped so hard, they have to remarket it in a fucking direct, even though they always said, oh, we don't show mobile shit in our directs.
Regarding the map, the clouds will clear along the path
But
you
no,
walk, so
let's
you can keep a
let's
record
put
of
in
locations you
mobile
visit.
Pikmin that nobody ever asked for, that makes
I
no
know they
fucking
move
sense.
around within
Pokemon Go, I
Tokyo,
get it.
but
Pokemon
I've also
Pikmin
been
Go,
going to
who
Osaka.
plays
Universal
this?
Studios
Not
in
even a
Japan.
50-year-old grandma looks at her phone to see
I occasionally
Pikmin
go to
walking
Tokyo as
around,
well.
thinking,
You'll
wow,
say to
there's
yourself,
little
"Okay,
garden gnomes
this
in my
time
garden.
try
Wow,
walking here."
how cute,
It makes
hee hee.
trips and walks a lot of fun. It's a
Can
very
Miyamoto save this
easygoing
game?
play
He let
experience
Dr.
you can
Mao
enjoy
would
just
die.
by taking it with you.
Every
I
mobile
hope
game
you
from
try it
Nintendo
out.
except Fire Emblem Heroes
Okay,
is
now
dead.
to the main event.
Oh,
Please
Pikmin
take a look at
4.
this.
Wow. Wow. I mean, it's not a game for me, I would assume. So it's nice for Pikmin fans, though. Like, hey, someone can finally stop posting the interview where he says Pikmin 4 is almost complete. Because now, it's more be almost complete, you know? Let's look at Olimar. I mean, I know who's coming in his pants right now because Plebber is like a big Pikmin fan. Not even gameplay or anything. Cool announcement. Let's talk about the mobile shit for 5 minutes and then
That's right.
just throw a fucking
Pikmin
title.
4 will launch in 2023. We won't be showing any gameplay today. However,
Then go away.
you'll be able to play like this. From the Pikmin's perspective near the ground.
Wow, wow, wow.
I also made a new t-shirt.
Wow, nice t-shirt, Mr.
Nintendo
Miyamoto.
Switch has made controlling the game
That's
simpler,
really what I'd like to
meaning
see in
you
a
can
direct,
concentrate
wasting
on
20
the
seconds on
core essence of
Miyamoto's
Pikmin
shirt.
gameplay.
P,
We call
more
it
like
Dandori
P.
in Japanese.
And I
or
get it, P,
strategically
because I
planning,
would piss on a
deploying, and
Pikmin.
commanding the
Sorry,
Pikmin.
I
hope
went
you're
too
all
far.
looking forward to Pikmin 4.
I mean, they're
Thank
little
you,
flowers, you know?
Mr. Koizumi.
If you piss on a Pikmin, would they not grow faster?
Thank you very much, Mr. Miyamoto.
What if he started getting naked? I don't want to think about him.
Now, let's move on
like
to
that.
some more headlines.
Okay, the time is running out for Metroid Prime remake and Zelda stuff.
Take your dancing
Jesus.
game to the next level.
Okay, the direct is like, you know, it goes like up and down, a little bit up again, and then it just took a nosedive into Pikmin territory, and now it's still up, down. Oh, I'm gonna get copyright strike. Oh no, oh Jesus, I'm dead. It's over for me. My channel is getting taken down. Imagine being his neighbor and this guy's just jumping around and you hear it every day like bum 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 bum. Till you call the police, even though you know you should not call the police on your brown or black neighbor because that could end way too badly. So you have to let it happen. Every day you hear plump 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 on your head because they step on the wooden flooring way too loudly. Okay. We're still gonna get something great, right? Like, the thing is, even if it ends on Breath of the Wild 2 trailer, I would still be disappointed.
survive the
Like,
season
I
of death.
there we go, next farming game, Harvestella. Obviously makes sense to show it again.
Cultivate a peaceful
That's the
farm
fifth
life
farming
in the
game
village
today.
of Lethe.
I mean, Pikmin,
The
not
season
half
of
farming.
death
It's kind of
quietness
farming. You pull the
continuously
Pikmin out of the
returns,
ground.
threatening
So it's
to
like
destroy
kinda...
all. Travel the world
It's
and
kinda
find a
like
way to
farming,
put
isn't
an
it?
end to the calamity in this life simulation RPG. Along the way, allies with
I mean,
different
this is a
motives
nice
will
looking
join
game
your
though. I would
cause.
buy it. Or I will buy it,
While
probably.
facing
I
numerous
mean, I would
dangers,
rather wait a little
you'll
bit for
begin to
reviews.
uncover the truth of this ill-fated world.
But you
To
know,
this presentation, a demo containing
demo.
the opening days of your farm's first season will be available on Nintendo eShop. Save data can be transferred to the full game.
it has a
once
great
purchased.
soundtrack though.
Harvestella launches on Nintendo Switch November 4th.
I mean, I will buy it probably on Steam instead, but...
Get ready for a devilishly good time.
And the thing is, I don't think Bayonetta 3 looks that great, to be honest.
After 500 years, Umbra
I'm
Witch
kinda
Bayonetta was
disappointed by
revived
how it
in the
looks.
present day. In the first Bayonetta game, she clashed with angels to recover her lost memories. And in the second, confronted demons to save her best friend.
I wish it would save me from my bad life.
Now, in this third installment, she'll fight to protect the world from the sudden invasion of man-made bioweapons called homunculi.
More like Amogus. that didn't even make sense. Why did I say
She's
it?
gone from fighting for herself
I'm
for
mind
others,
broken.
to fighting for the world. Those who have overcome their past histories with Bayonetta to fight alongside her include the journalist Luca and another Umbra witch,
Jan or John,
New
Jean.
ally Viola also joins in on the action.
I don't like her at all.
Racing. Demon
I would rather
Slayer,
play that fat guy than Viola. I already forgot the name. Was it Viola? Like, her design is terrible.
launching
Absolutely
on Nintendo
terrible.
Switch October 28th. Pre-orders are available
But you
now
know,
on Nintendo eShop.
she looks like Nero from Devil May
After
Cry, but
today's
as a girl,
Nintendo
kinda.
Direct, a new trailer delving more into gameplay will launch on our official YouTube channel. A dark fantasy
Danganronpa
from the
4!
creators of Danganronpa.
I mean, I know it's a new game from the Danganronpa, it's not Danganronpa, but you know, you see the art and you only think Danganronpa. I mean, this is it's hopefully gonna be a cool game.
Unsolved in this corporate-controlled metropolis.
I'm gonna buy it for sure.
Those who investigate are called master detectives.
Oh,
who
that's
come from
Catboy.
all around the world.
Master Detective Archives, like, what? I mean, the developers of Danganronpa and like
An amnesia
AI are like
detective.
friends, right? Like,
And Shinigami, the spirit haunting him
oh,
after their past.
who's this cutie?
Dive into these unsolved cases as a trainee at the detective agency.
I mean, it's obviously not a very. I mean,
Inspect
this is
each
actually an
crime
interesting
scene
looking
to
game.
gather clues and evidence.
I mean, I didn't like
When
AI,
you're ready,
but this is probably gonna be
Shinigami will
more
conjure
of my
a relic
ally.
tying the crime scene to the truth.
Like, they even have like different dimensions where they go in to solve the thing. Like, it's literally like AI.
Miracles and manifestations of mysteries.
Like, he
that
literally
closer to actual events.
saw his partner's
However, Mr.
game,
Phantom
and it's
will
like, oh, I
attempt
can
to
do this
hinder your
too.
progress during each
Not that
case.
I'm complaining, but
Avoid
I
their
just
barrage
no,
of
it's not,
falsehoods
it's by the
and
people who
slash
made
through
Danganronpa.
contradictions. Uncover the secrets of Master Detective Archives Rain Code, launching first on the Nintendo Switch
I
system.
mean, it's not like I didn't like AI, but it was just, I don't know, I just dropped it.
Enter the village.
It's gonna be a cloud version, isn't it? They're like, hey, get it on the cloud.
The latest
Yeah.
installment
Don't
in the
even show
Resident
shit like
Evil
this. Like,
series
nobody
coming
does
to Nintendo
like
Switch
cloud
as
games.
a cloud version. Ethan Winters
Okay,
must
we
face
still
the
have,
horrors
like-
of the village
I
and
can
his
see the
four
clock from here,
fearsome
kinda.
lords
We
to
have, like,
rescue his
8 more
abducted
minutes
daughter.
for
Resident Evil
Resident-
Village Cloud
Metroid Prime
launches on
Remake
Nintendo Switch October
and
28th.
Zelda shit.
You can download
And sadly,
try
that's
out
gonna be the
free
end probably.
demo
I guess
today
they showed
on
Bayonetta
Nintendo
3.
eShop to pre-order
A little
the
bit
full
of it,
game.
and then they said they're gonna pause the new
Wolfenstein
gameplay.
Expansion DLC containing
trailer.
new third-person mode, additional
Like, I have to
story
say, I'm a big
content,
Zelda
and
fan.
more
Like, I
will
love
launch
Zelda, but
December
Breath of the
2nd.
Wild 2 is not
Additionally, 3 other
hitting me
recent
yet.
entries in the Resident
I'm not
Evil
excited
series
for it
will
yet.
be
I don't know.
available as
Maybe this
cloud
trailer, if they
versions
show
on
one,
Nintendo
will
Switch
change that.
this year.
So, you know, I hope it will. Because it feels weird not to be excited for a Zelda game. I was super excited for Breath of the Wild 1, but 2 so far, all the trailers and
It's
everything,
an action-packed lineup of Nintendo Switch
it didn't
games.
quite hit me, you know? It didn't make me quite think, wow.
Vanquish foes
It's
to
it's
avenge your
Sifu.
father in this
My
kung fu
one of my
action
friends
drama.
is keep telling me,
By thrusting,
play this. Obviously, I'm not gonna play the fucking Switch
and
version. This
parrying
looks terrible.
opponents, you'll
But he
break
keeps
their
telling me
stance
I
and
should
gain the
play
upper
this
hand.
game, and it will change my life.
Fall in combat, and you'll get older and weaker. In
So, you know,
turn,
one day I will have to play
you'll
it.
learn new techniques to complete your
But,
mission.
you know, this
Can
version,
you exact revenge
well,
before your time runs out?
I'm not
Sifu
quite sure, you
calls
know.
its way onto
Looking at this
Nintendo
gameplay
Switch
makes me think,
November 8th. Pre-orders begin
no,
today
no, I
on
agree, it's-
Nintendo eShop.
really good.
Experience the events
Final-
leading up to
oh, it's
Final
the remake
Fantasy
from
VII
the
in this exhilarating
Crisis Core.
action RPG.
I was like, oh, it's gonna be Final Fantasy 7 Remake Cloud version. And get it, Cloud version, because he's called Cloud? Ha!
Together
That would
with
be
Sephiroth and
epic.
Cloud, he investigates strange disappearances within his elite unit. This remaster features enhanced HD graphics, an updated combat system.
I would let.
new
Oh, what's this
soundtrack
thing called? What are those things
Core
called
Final
again?
Fantasy
They do
VII
like
Wii
bad breath.
launches
More.
on Nintendo Switch December
They're not
5th.
called Mobius, right?
The classic arcade shoot 'em up Radiant Silvergun is coming to
What's their name
Nintendo
again?
Switch.
Moorball, right?
Fire different
I-
types of
would you let one of them
weapons to
puke on
take
you?
down waves
I
of
would.
enemies.
I would want them to war me.
Defeat multiple enemies of the same color for a chain bonus, or take down differently colored ones for a secret bonus.
Wow, a secret bonus.
Rack up these bonuses.
Okay, guys,
for a high
I think
score.
we're getting to the end of the direct, and there's either gonna be enough time for one Metroid Prime remake or time for Zelda stuff.
Recruit a team of shipwrecked heroes.
And I don't know
make
which
your
one
way
it's
out
gonna
of
be.
Derelict space station in this roguelike game set in the
Moogles are the
endless
cute
universe.
ones. I'm a Moogle.
But it's not as easy as
I
it
would
sounds.
eat a Moogle.
You'll
Do you
have to
think
fend
someone
off
in the Final Fantasy
continuous
franchise
waves of
cooked a
monsters
Moogle
as
before
you
and
make
ate
your
them?
way through procedurally
Probably,
generated
right?
levels. Complete various quests
Like a
to
chocobo,
unlock
right?
new
Like people
heroes,
eat chocobos,
weapons,
so why not also eat a
station
Moogle?
areas, and more.
Metroid remakes would go crazy. I started playing the mouse and keyboard demos recently. Then you don't even need to play the remake anymore. And it's only gonna be Metroid Prime 1 remake. Like it's not even the same trilogy. I did it. Please do not eat a Moogle.
The journey of world regeneration begins anew.
Tales of
Remaster of Tales of Symphonia is coming to Nintendo Switch. The world of Silver.
I mean, I played this when I was younger. I don't know if I would still like it. He's...
To stop them, a
Jeez,
person
I forgot about
chosen
slaves. He
must
just whipped the
ascend
fuck out of
Tower
that guy.
Salvation.
Playing those games on mouse and keyboard makes them really easy. I mean, the Wii versions are the best ones,
The cursed
because you
chosen
aim
one
and
his
shit.
childhood friend in this beloved action RPG. They'll meet allies along the way, like the wandering aristocrat.
No, there were people who said F-Zero GX remaster would come. The time is flicking. The leakers are getting owned again.
Other allies will also join the
They're the Wii versions they are just hacked. But yeah, but obviously in a Wii you point. With a mouse you don't really point, right? Like with a mouse you move the mouse and you point. But in the Wii version you aim.
Tales of Symphonia
That's, like, way
Remastered
cooler.
Begins its journey on Nintendo Switch early next year.
So maybe, you know, they're gonna make the time of the direct a little bit longer. Like we are at 40 minutes. Arcadia Bay Collection, Life is Strange. Amazing looking games. Romancing Saga, Minstrel Song Remastered. You're on Extreme Hopium. No, I mean, I like it when insiders say the wrong things. So we either have like one real thing, like Zelda collection shit, or we have a one thing with the Zelda Metroid Prime remake. So, or maybe they show both. Then, you know, I will kneel down to insiders and leakers. But the thing is, you know, you can say Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD all the time. Eventually, they will show up. Right? Kirby. Another Kirby game?
Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe is coming to Nintendo Switch.
So it's a Wii game, right?
One day.
Why does Kirby get so
spaceship
many
first
games?
lands on
Isn't it
Planet
enough?
Star.
I mean, I said it's his
To help
his
Magolor return to
anniversary
his
this
home
year.
planet,
He already got 2
friends
games. No, he
set
gets
off
3
on an
games.
adventure. In addition to Sword,
And this doesn't even look better than the Wii version. Like the Wii version is like a perfect answer for Kirby. Like this still looks like the Wii game. Why even remaster the Wii game when the Wii game? Maybe it's like my nostalgia goggles, but this doesn't look different than the Wii game. This is how I imagine it looked like on the Wii.
the game supports local play for up to 4 players on the same system.
Like,
Plus, everyone can play
You know,
as Kirby
about
while
the
using their
Kansas
favorite
movie, the
copy abilities.
Mario movie, the Kirby movie. I mean, I would rather watch a Kirby movie
There's
than
also
a
collection
Mario
of
movie.
sub-games to play.
Like, why pick this Kirby game as a remaster? Why not? I mean, the 3DS ones, I guess, have the 3D effect.
And returning ones like Samurai Kirby. All sub-games
He
can be
just
played with
sliced
up
and
to
diced
4
them into
players.
different pieces. Imagine if this is the last new announcement. Imagine if they say, yeah, this was the direct. Ending on the fucking Wii remaster.
An
They didn't
adventure
need a
of deluxe
remaster.
proportions awaits.
I mean, it's cool that people can play it now, but
Deluxe
it's
launches
kinda
on
like
the Nintendo
unneeded,
Switch
in my
system
opinion.
February 24th, 2023.
this is the
Pre-orders
flagship
begin
announcement for
today
this.
on
No, that
Nintendo eShop.
it was Fire Emblem. It's going to be Zelda now
As part
or
of
Metroid
Kirby's
Prime.
30th anniversary, a remake of Kirby's Return to Dreamland will be released.
How is that a remake? That's a
We hope you're
remaster.
looking forward
That's
to
not a
this game.
remake.
Thank you for watching today's Nintendo.
What? No, he's baiting. Debated.
Trailer will be our last.
It's going to be Breath of the Wild.
Please take a look.
It's going to be Metroid Prime remake. Metroid Prime remake. Or is it going to be Breath of the Wild 2? Okay, it's Breath of the Wild 2. Insiders got fucking blown the fuck out again. No Metro Prime remake, no Wind Waker HD and shit. At least we got Breath of the Wild 2 a little bit. Even though this has to impress me. It didn't impress me so far. This better be good. If this isn't good, I'm gonna piss my pants. Out of fear of not getting a good game. Remake or remaster? Ha! Good one. Breath of the Wild was made. I will punch you on your toes. I will tickle you, I mean. Okay, this better be good. Okay, Flying Islands, which I don't like. Like, I don't want this to be true that in the air there's like new stuff, but on the ground there's like not new stuff. But this is literally filling up what is like the game about. Like, this is like the... Like, I don't know. You know, you can't show just that. That is terrible. I'm not so... I'm very not hyped for this game. Tears of the Kingdom. Like, so basically, it's just the same map, but there's like stuff from the map on the ground that flies in the air now. Well, I'm not excited for this game. I'm disappointed. I'm sad actually that I am not hyped for Breath of the Wild 2. I don't know. That's not December. You do know how you're making a joke, you baby. You're making a joke about American time stuff. You know, it's like the other way around. Like, you know, I don't think it's 13's. I don't know. Why only show trailers that are 20 seconds long? I don't get it. Why not show a trailer that is like longer than 20 seconds? Like, if your game is 6 months away, you should show more than just that. Insiders got blown the fuck out again, you know? Like, I kind of want to open like online forums where those leakers always post, and then we can see how they're gonna say Wind Waker HD or shit like that. Oh, it's Nintendo, they move plans all the time. Please trust me. I have inside info. Please trust me. You know, and you should watch Guga Foods. It is really high-end content. What is Guga Foods? Such a great direct. Bravo, Nintendo. Metro Prime, crying emojis. Where was Wind Waker? You also said it was a sure thing. Where the fuck is Metro Prime Remaster? As a JRPG fan, why can't I hold all these games? Like, I'm excited to see how these insiders are gonna spin their fake leaks around again, because that's what they always do. They said, oh, GameCube gonna be getting lots of remasters. Not a single one. Wow. Oh, I mean, Tales of Symphonia. Also, you missed Pikmin 4. Yeah, they announced Pikmin 4 without gameplay. Wow. This direct was... it was okay. Let's say it was okay. It has some decent amount of stuff. Pikmin 4. But it didn't really hit me in a way that made me think, wow. I don't know. I'm still disappointed by Breath of the Wild 2. Nothing about it makes me look excited about it. Nothing makes me think, wow. I don't know. Even the title, Tears of the Kingdom. I don't know. I'm just sad. Why are these trailers so fucking terrible? I don't know. Why? Also, if you think about it, Tears of the Kingdom would kind of fit that the Queen died, you know? I mean, no one in Britain is actually crying about losing the Queen, but... I don't know, like, I have like this feeling in my chest where I'm thinking it was okay, but in a way I'm thinking this was not really a direct that made me think, wow. Like wow, like a dog, like woof woof. It makes me more think like a cat, you know, like a stoic cat who doesn't feel emotions. Like, I'm feeling like a little bit empty inside of me. Like, your last big thing doesn't work if it's a 20-second trailer that doesn't really show anything real.